In the meantime, I would like to raise a couple of other issues. One is related to in regards to the structure of the WTDC, when and how are we going to resolve or address the issue of candidacies from our region to occupy any of those positions at the conference? That's one issue. The other issue is CITEL's meetings at the conference. Who will coordinate that? Do we have any resources for the Secretariat to be there? How to ensure we have interpretation during our meetings, and see how many meetings in situ we're going to need. But we have to think about that. The third issue, which is not related to the WTDC but for the plenipot, is that yesterday and the day before we spoke both with Colombia and Peru, who have kindly agreed to allocate one full day of their PCC meetings for the working group on preparation for the plenipot. It may not be probably not absolutely necessary to have 4 days between now and the plenipot. I tend to believe that it is better to have as much days as possible than to having to struggle to have a meeting. The last issue associated with our meeting today would be, should there be the need for further consultation after we introduce this updated table? Hector was thinking that it may be useful to have a virtual meeting, WebEx, but not, I gather, we will have to decide what's the nature of that meeting in terms of taking any decisions, but should there be a need to further update the information? Is that the idea? Yes. So, Graciela will let us know when we can address this. Yes, United States.
Thank you, Chairman. There's one other, what I would call sort of housekeeping issue that we should remember that we need to do, and that is we need to designate a primary and alternate spokesperson for every proposal to WTDC for the IAPs. And this may be possibly done in a virtual meeting discussion and coordinated by email. I think it may not be necessary for us to do that here. And oftentimes it's whoever proposed the proposal in the first place often acts as the spokesperson. But we do need spokespersons and alternates identified. Thank you, Chairman.
Thank you, United States. In that sense, we will also inquire with all CITEL member states in terms of their participation, who's going to Dubai, have an updated list, if possible, of the members of such delegations. And certainly the practice has been at ITU conferences that the administration that originally submitted a proposal becomes the spokesperson for such proposal. But something that we need to insist at the conference as well is the need for every single CITEL member state to support the Inter-American proposals. And this is by means of taking the floor so that we show, as the other regions do all the time,